night session here between doing random game master work for Pathfinder. I've decided that I've been hitting up on the server right here. Stuff on here, so I can show you a little bit of a sneak peek as to what's going on. This is the current server that I'm on now. That's just a random chest, which I have no idea what's in it. Oh, I left some things in there. Cool. This here is the current spawn. I need to actually fix the spawn points. I'm going to do that right now. Actually, I think I'm going to put the spawn point there. So, set the spawn there. That's going to be like the community room of sorts. I'm going to put the rules and such in there. And this little area right here is already kind of set up for community chest area, which basically, if you have a lot of unwanted items, feel free to use them there. I put some other food stuff already. So new players, you guys can get stuff. You can have yourselves a good old time. So that should be enough to get some new players started on that thing. Not much else for the most part yet, because I'm still adding a lot of stuff. This is with no packs or anything like that for no resource packs or anything like that. So you can see this is actually starting to develop a little bit. I've already world guarded that area off. We're going to use this as north for the most part. So to the north we have mountains, to the south we have a little bit of a beach, to the west we have a little bit more. There's desert off in there, there's a biome there, so there's a lot of different biomes. The other thing that I really want to show off here nice. This is 100% chance, so what will wind up happening is, people that do really awesome stuff on the server, guess what? You'll get Lucky Blocks. And there may be other various different rewards that you'll be given. Of course, Lucky Blocks, 100% chance in this case, but yeah, you never know what you're going to get. That's a little What's this? Iron Sword. Not bad. 2-letter leather tunic. This had a whole bunch of things in there. And that created a tree. I'm going to leave it there because that's awesome. So these things can do all sorts of things. Some of them spawn monsters, some of them spawn other things. But I'm just going to leave that like so. I'm not sure what I'm going to do about the chests yet. I'll come back to it. As you can tell, this thing has horses. Horses really aren't the best for being out in the middle of water, so I really don't want to off them or anything. But as you can see, this place has a lot of surprises, and there's a skeleton. Hello, Mr. Skeleton. You're an abomination of nature, and I should brag you that you have gold armor, so someone might enjoy that. Pro tip, when it comes to skeletons, if they are wearing armor like this, then, well, he's not going to die. This is going to be a very interesting landscape for whoever finds it. And as you can see, I've already started to basically create the outer shell. This is basically a primary base of operations for all new players. Fort Longcat. Yes, that's what I'm calling it. I know, it's lame. Whatever. And what else do we got here? We have our basic little tower structure, where you can actually sit on the ramparts and do all sorts of crazy stuff. I have a punishmental mod that I would show off, but, well, there's no point in it right now. And I have multi-world on here, but I do not have it configured just yet. Really not a whole lot else to show off at the moment. Kind of is what it is. And yeah, I'm not really sure else what to say right now, because that's just how it looks and how it is. And I really want to play around with Lucky Blocks some more, but I really don't at the same time. I might turn that into, like, something else here in the future. I might also build over into this biome, like just a little admin area, just right smack dab in the middle. What in the world is a horse doing out all the way in here? Hello, little horsey. What in the world are you doing out here? He's looking at me like, help me. Can I actually help you? Little horsey. like I am a happy little horse now. I'm no longer drowning. See, look at him, he's even smiling. One little problem, Mr. Horsey. You have no idea what you are going to do from here. You're like, okay, I am in water and I am in a place. So you are going to help me oversee Mr. Lucky. Whoa. That's weird. Is that just like negate? Let's try that again, because that was interesting. Huh. That's a weird side effect. That creates a potion. Okay. There. You have snow moving. Oh wow. And ice is starting to form. Unintentional, but interesting nonetheless. Oh. That's why. Haha. I get it. I get what happened. Snow moving. Okay. Okay, that's... I gotta admit, that's interesting. And a tree. And a trap. Oh, I'm sorry, Horsey. Didn't mean to do that. that's the cool thing about ocean biomes. And I guess that means so much for my good deed of the day. Since I had a horsey and I freaking killed the poor thing. Sorry, horsey, I didn't mean to. I really didn't. Poor horsey. I shall name you Jim Bob. How did I make... Let's see, let me go back in here. We're going to make an ice golem. Why not? Snow. I'm going to place that on my command. 1, 2... Poof. There you go, you little snow golem. But you look lonely, I shall give you a friend. There. Now you have a friend to play with. Minimum security prison. Very minimum. Like, you really can't get much more minimum than that. That's like the budget eco line of prisons. That's right. It's platform. I like that I can see above the ground. But eventually I'm going to build a lower area in that particular zone. Picture this going straight down. Then I'm going to actually have that as a I might be part of that area just for kicks. And of course there's going to be stuff going on in multi-world. And I think one of these areas will be the shop once I get that built out a little bit more. This area, as you can see, is the docks. I may have some people build some things in there, like some ships and that, or test out some other things. I like the way that this is coming around, although I think I'm going to leave these open like this, so that I can make it to where people can, like, aim and snipe at mobs for fun. No monsters can actually spawn in this area either, but just the same. Now mobs can follow and damage you on here, but they cannot explode you. Always nice to know. And PvP is off inside of there. However, on the bridge, PvP is quite legal, so you might want to be careful about that. Oh yes. Since I keep forgetting, decoration... The link isn't in the description yet, of course. Give it time. Mainly because there are a few things that I want to add before I make this completely public. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start adding or sending out messages to my staff here momentarily. And then, from there we can start testing some things out, and I can start preparing for Survivor Minecraft, which is going to be fun. Oh, it'll be once I get a lot of players in. And then from there I'll accept donations and such, maybe set up a Patreon or something like that. And I think what'll happen is once I receive like certain milestones, I'll be giving everybody like lucky blocks and so on. So if you bring people in, if you recruit in regular players, guess what? You'll get lucky blocks. Yay! Everybody likes lucky blocks. Which, as you've seen, can have some really cool stuff. I am looking for plugins and stuff that'll give even more cool stuff. Originally I was going to go the route of Forge. The only thing is there wasn't much in the way of anti-hack. So I don't want people to exploit the living daylights out of stuff. And as you can see, this area in here is still pretty much unfinished. I did all of this and a lot of this just a moment ago. And then of course, you saw what I was doing just there. Although I like the fact that it created a nice little jail cell for me. This was a little different than what I was going to do. I might actually make this a prison goblin and make individual cells for people. Actually, I like that idea. I might actually do that. I'm just gonna go down here and, oh hey, I'm gonna make prison cells. space of sorts. Because this down here is basically going to be for everybody else. It'll be nice to say, hey, neat, we have our own little fort. Who doesn't like their own little fort, right? It'll give them some ideas to build off of, and I might actually turn around. And at least from what I have the idea of so far, is I'm going to build some cool little structures here and there, and I just may just randomly build stuff in Minecraft, just drop them here and there. Oh, and don't be too surprised if you wind up seeing like floating islands, crazy suspension bridges, palaces, just all sorts of stuff. So, basically, of course, like with anything, this is a rough guideline. It's a blueprint. And then, rather than building up something lavish and wild and crazy, the idea is that people will come together and kind of start building their own stuff. Of course, that's why I'm also putting in stuff like, say, the community chests. Because I really just want to just give back a little bit here and there and just say, hey, you know, as a mod you can easily troll and dismember the living daylights out of people. But why do that if everybody can have a little bit of fun? Now, keep in mind, if I hear people getting greedy, I will troll you. I will absolutely turn into a little troll and turn you into a potato and all sorts of other things. I'm going to do that. Gotta go to my food stuff. Iron sword. Sword. I'm going to save that for another occasion. Arrows. We'll stick those in here. I think I had something else for redstone. Stone sword. I'm gonna stick the gunpowder in here. I was gonna hold off on getting it out, but anyway. That's actually pretty hilarious. Don't seem to be able to actually get them inside. Huh. Oh, backpacks. Okay. Backpacks are something a little bit interesting. I'm glad. Ooh. These are actually kind of interesting, so let me put this all in here so that I can actually open it up. Because some of these things are just programmed in particular ways. Bottle of Enchanting. Shoot, you can right-click. Backpacks. Time bombs. Backpacks are as they say. You can open up and it's like having a portable chest. See, that's a bigger backpack. One's a smaller one. One is a bigger one. I'm not sure if it's linked to whoever picks it up, but it's like basically carrying around a little bit of a chest. And that was the timed bomb. Oh no, that's the chute. Ha Wow. Okay, we're gonna test this over here. Spider's like, what the hell? I'm definitely gonna hide these. But as you can see, it says that's a beacon, and if you know what that is, they're really hard to craft. Chickens? Okay, let's go listen and see what it So basically a little bit of everything. Sharpness, TNT. So you can get a little bit of everything with these. I think I've demonstrated it enough for the purposes of this video. But needless to say, you like the idea of getting lucky blocks, and please do not beg me for them because you might wind up being turned into a potato. Do not beg me for up, do not beg me for basically anything. Because you see it as saying, please give me up. I see it as saying, please hit me with lightning until it stops being funny. So, you know, just a heads up, so we're all on the same page. With that, I'm going to go ahead and close this video off, and I hope you all have an excellent day. Server link will be coming eventually. this is just a little bit of a heads up as to what's going on. I have a nice support system in place, so I won't have to worry about a lot of the crap that I did through the last time. And I'd like to stop and thank Celtic a moment for all of the help that he gave me the last time. If you pop up on this server, you'll be getting some free Lucky Blocks. So you can have some fun with them. I would recommend you find a safe spot to do them in. And yeah, as far as servers and option goes, it will depend largely on the amount of people we get. So, yeah. I basically have, I think, 3 different people in mind so far for my basic staff, and then we'll just see what it is from there, depending on what everybody's time schedule is. So, yeah, that's everything for now, and have a good night.